Penn Sports Radio is live at the Northwestern Lehigh Fall Sports Media Day. Today's broadcast is sponsored by New Tripoli Bank, State Farm agent Sean Lay, Remax agent Joy Augustus, Old Homestead Golf Club, the Northwestern Lehigh Education Foundation, Play It Again Sports in Allentown, Country Doctor Veterinary Hospital, Tri-County Teamwear, DJI Insurance Agency, Shankweiler's Drive-In, and PA Football News. Now, here are your hosts, Tony Sibilla, Giovanni DiCarlo, and McKenna Schlegel.
Good to be with you here on this crisp summer. It almost feels like fall, as chilly as it is out here. It was 90 degrees last week, Gio, and all of a sudden now it feels like fall as we're getting into the fall season here on Penn Sports Radio. Hi, everyone. Tony Sibilla, glad to be back in here at Tiger Stadium again. It's feels like it's been a long time since we've been here, and certainly a long time before we've spoken to a lot of these folks. And school's around the corner, Gio. How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, I think you ask any student how they feel about school coming around. Obviously, when they're in summer, they're like, oh, okay, it's coming around, blah, blah, blah. But now, once you start to get in the fall season, then you got sports, and then it starts to get really fun. And I think, in my opinion, the fall sports season is the most exciting. You're back to school, and you got all these sports. There's always something to look out for at the school.
McKenna Schlegel with us as well, and good to see you again. It's been a little while since we've had a chance to talk sports. Excited about the fall season coming up?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm excited to see what all the fall sports can bring this season. I think they're coming off of really successful seasons, especially golf, football, both soccers. They're coming off amazing seasons, and cross country as well. I'm really excited to see what the athletes can bring this year, and I'm really excited. A lot of seniors have left, and I'm excited to see how the teams will change, and there's going to be new dynamics and new relationships and new ways of playing, I think, and I'm really excited to see how some of our favorite sports are going to change and most likely grow, and how I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, it is fun. The part of the big fun, and we'll talk to head coach Chris Stitzel in just a minute about his cross-country squad. But that's part of the fun of high school sports is new faces, new people coming in, folks who are becoming leaders on these teams. So we'll get a chance to talk to him. As I mentioned, cross country is up first. Chris Stitzel starting his 28th season, and Coach, you and I talked about this earlier. And you have a way of remembering how many years you've been doing this.
Yeah, I know my daughter. She's 27 years old, and I started coaching the year she was born. So I just add a year. That's how I can remember. So as long as I remember her age, I'm good.
Yeah, there you go. And we also have with us Junior Rosy Nester, Senior Charlotte Davis, and then two more juniors, Noah Griffith and Brady Furman. And Coach, your squad last year, finished up in the couple of them finished up at the 2025 cross country championships in Hershey, and had a couple of qualifiers who stand out with Noah and Rosie. Talk a little bit about last season and what some of the highlights were in your mind.
Just their work ethic. They come in every day, work hard, and motto is we get better every day. Just come win. I mean, it's great group of kids. They all get along real well. They hang out after practice and go places, and it's just a good place to be with them. I just enjoy coaching them. They just come in, work hard, and they do their thing.
And we'll start off with Rosy Nester Jr., who had some pretty good highlights last year, finishing 7th overall, helping the team finish 7th overall, and placing 8th overall in the individual and state qualifying berth. And Rosie, how do you qualify? How do you describe your season last year? What do you feel like was really the highlight, and what do you feel like you did well?
Honestly, last year wasn't my best year for cross country. I was going through a lot of health issues. I'm incredibly grateful that I got to go to states, even with everything that was going on. I think definitely the highlight of last year was just how close knit the team was, and I say this every year, but you really can't find a community like the running community in any other sport, and except maybe swimming. but you really can't find it because it's like you meet another runner. It's like, oh, you run, okay, great. Like now you're my family, and like if you go down that hill, I'll go down that hill with you. Like it's always together, and I feel like this team does a really good job with that, not just on the girls team, but also the guys team too. I feel like we're really close knit. So,
Charlotte, as a senior, Rosie just talked about the family aspect of this team. As a senior, how much do you feel like it's your responsibility to keep that together?
I feel a very big responsibility for that. Last year, our last senior was really good with bringing the whole team together through like activities like bedazzling our shoes and stuff, and making us like hair ties that are decorated. And I feel like, because of that, I feel like I should kind of continue that like tradition of bringing that kind of happy aspect to the team. So, yeah.
I want to ask Coach Stitzel a question. Coach, you talked about remembering how many seasons you coached, but seeing 27 teams already for cross country, what do you see out of the team this year and all your runners?
Well, we respect on both sides. I said these kids this year. I mean, we had a great summer this year. Coming out, getting our summer miles in, and we're really looking forward to this year. Both teams, I think we can definitely be in the top league and district. So we're really excited about this year's team. Just their work ethic. They seem to be working harder this year than other years as a team combined, and I think that's really going to help us. We have some key runners, some good young athletes that came in and stuck with us, and we had some nice other on the boys side. We got some key runners back and added some. So I think both teams are expecting real big things this year. So we're excited about this year as long as we stay healthy. And they, I know without they're going to keep working hard, but main thing is stay healthy and just get better each day.
Noah, talk about your season last year. What do you feel like you have as far as goals are concerned for 2026?
Yeah, I thought that I did pretty good last year. Obviously, this year I think I could work on some things I learned. I know we lost a few guys on the seniors, but I think we replaced them pretty well. So I don't think we lost too much there, and I think we should have a pretty good season. I'm hoping to make states again. It wasn't easy because I was like the last guy who came in. I think I came in at 17th at states. I'm sorry, at districts to make states, and hopefully I can do that again. Hopefully some other guys can get there too.
Brady, what are you looking to accomplish this year?
I think the best goal for the boys team would be hopefully to place at districts and have a shot to go to states. This is, in my opinion, one of the best boys teams we've had in a few years, and I think it has the best shot for us to go to states.
I had a question for Rosie. So, you qualified for states last year. So, I know it wasn't, in your opinion, one of your best seasons, but at the end of the day, that's still an amazing accomplishment. And what did that teach you as a runner? And what are you hoping to do differently?
Honestly, it taught me a lot. Just like that race was particularly difficult for me. The finish was rough. I couldn't walk for 3 hours afterwards. There was vomiting. I didn't know where I was. So it wasn't the race that I necessarily wanted to have, but it still taught me so much because a lot of my friends from obviously the team, like my teammates came out, and also like my club teammates were there, and watching them run and having them come out and support me, like drive out all that way. It was really special because like I didn't perform how I wanted to, but I had my family there. So it taught me not just about like the running community and how close knit that is, but just like how much people care about you as a person, So I feel like that's probably the biggest thing that race taught me. I think this year I'm looking to get my health back and get my legs back, and come back stronger. I'm hoping to, it's kind of like a big dream of mine, but definitely like finish top 20 at states. But we'll see how my body handles that. So, yeah.
Hey, Coach, Rosie did a heck of a job selling cross country by talking about vomiting, not being able to walk, and and not knowing where you are. But I think
That's
sometimes
the fun of it.
Yeah.
You always,
I came back, so.
But I think sometimes people, may not understand the wear and tear physically, mentally that a sport like this takes on you. And I want to get the rest of your student athletes to talk about that too. But it's a bit of a trial, and you've got other runners out in the course who may or may not be on your team, but still, it's kind of a solitary thing.
yeah. Well, we say, running when I ran, it's 75% of it's mental. Your body wants to shut down, but you just got to fight through it. A lot of them have the physical ability. You just have to get through the mental part of it. And that's the hard. I think that's harder than the physical part of it. Just getting through, running on those hot, humid days. You think, okay, I can't do this, but you just got to get through it. So it's more of a mental game than anything.
We're talking to head coach Chris Stitzel for cross-country team, along with Rosy Nester, Charlotte Davis, Noah Griffith, and Brady Furman. And before we let you guys go, just another question about 2026 and the mindset of what you guys do. It's not just about your individual, but you also have team goals as well. How do you kind of balance between what you want to accomplish and what you need to accomplish for the team? I'll start with Charlotte. How do you keep that straight in your mind?
I feel like with the team, just keeping everyone motivated and trying to guide others through like having a good mindset for their runs is really big for maintaining like team goals throughout the season. So.
Joe, any questions or anything else for the student athletes here?
I think we covered it.
All right. And I just want to ask Noah and Brady as well. It's an interesting sport, much like golf, because it's a lot of these other sports. It's either an all girls team or all boys team. You've got girls and boys doing cross country. Is there? I don't know what other sports you guys have played, but is there any difference to how a team like this gets put together and how you interact with each other? We'll start with Noah on that.
A lot of our teammates do runs together, and it's all like training together because we run in the summer too. So we all like to keep each other accountable and do runs and train because we do that too.
And Brady, how do you like the dynamic of having, it's a boys and girls team?
Yes, that's one of the things that we definitely work with. For warm-ups, usually we run together and stretch together. Then we'll go out on our runs also together. The only time we're really apart is when we get back and we stretch in separate groups.
Coach, what are you hoping to accomplish this year in 26?
I say with both teams, we're hoping it's that be with the top tiers in leagues and districts, and hopefully we have to be the top two at the district meet, go to states as teams. Definitely we should have some individuals going for sure. But I'd love to take teams again. Basically just working hard and being that level that we can compete for titles again.
All right, so head coach Chris Stitzel, along with Rosy Nester, Charlotte Davis, Noah Griffith, and Brady Furman, thanks for joining us today, and good luck this year. We'll keep everyone posted on how you guys are doing.
Thank you.
Thank you.